Hello and welcome back to another news video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today then, some North American specific news that will affect North American players of the game or players on North American realms. This then is regarding the replacement of North American data center hardware. This is something that we've known about in advance for quite some time, but now we actually have some real information and dates and times of when this is taking place. So as they say, in order to deliver an optimal gaming experience for future updates, we will be upgrading the hardware for our North American data centers. An extended period of maintenance will be scheduled for all worlds while the equipment is being replaced. All content on North American data centers, this includes Ether, Crystal, Dynamis, and Primal, including character data, will automatically be transferred to the new servers. No charges will be made to the data center and world selection screens. Sorry, changes, not charges. This isn't Blizzard Entertainment, nor to any character or world data. The physical location of all data centers will remain unchanged, and the Final Fantasy XIV development and operations teams will exercise the utmost care in ensuring all data is safely and securely transferred. Players will not be required to take any action following this hardware update. And they also say maintenance during the hardware replacement. In order to safeguard against any potential errors while transferring the data to the upgraded hardware, all worlds across all physical and logical data centers will undergo maintenance during the period listed below. So this is the entirety of North America. This will be down on Monday, the 3rd of April. So, we're getting towards the end of March now, so they've given you plenty of time in advance to be aware of this at 10 a.m. GMT, 11 a.m. BST, or 2000 hours AEST, and this lasts until the Monday, the 4th of April at 10 a.m. GMT, 11 BST, and 2000 hours AEST. This is essentially a 24-hour maintenance period. As you would imagine, they will need to adjust that based on how long it takes to, undergo this, series of maintenance, switching things over and turning this new hardware on and other things. So just bear in mind that this will likely have ramifications later on, and it could be delayed, it could be, anything. However, it will not be achieved early, simply because, as they say, this maintenance is scheduled to coincide with the patch 6.38 update. Apparently 6.38 with some hotfixes, and I don't know what else will be on that Tuesday, the 4th of April. So bear that in mind. Obviously, I'm not even sure what we're waiting for 6.38. I don't know. Is that the update where they unlock certain content or something? I'm not even sure. Like the loot requirements and things like that. I'm not sure if that is the case or if this is just hot fixes and other bits and pieces. We'll have to find out more. I really have absolutely no idea what 6.38 is, and it's purely guesswork from my point at this point. It says, we apologize for the extended time required for this maintenance and thank you for our patience. For your patience and understanding, end quote. So yeah, hopefully this will help make the game much more stable in the future, especially for our North American players. And 7.0 is bringing with it a huge array of improvements, as we know, and likely they'll be doing a lot of back-end stuff to make sure that goes without a hitch. And this is one of those big things, is to make sure that their biggest data centers run smoothly. There's a lot more demand in North America than, for example, on my European data centers, and so they need to make sure that the whole thing is secure, is running well, and any upgrades need to be done at the time where there is less content happening in the game, and this is the perfect time to do it. There are less people playing than there will be in 6.4, for example, and 6.5, as we always see a spike of data of population before an expansion's launch. So it makes sense to do it now. Anyway, let me know if this affects you. It shouldn't do. I'm very excited to see what 6.38 has in it. This is actually the first notice I've got of a patch date for this. Hopefully this is the patch that unlocks the loot requirements from things. Maybe it's the patch that lets us queue straight into the latter Savage wings rather than having to do 1 through 4 each time, or rather up to 8 and so on. You know what I mean? Like they have done in the past. So I'm looking forward to that, because our progression team is still doing 8 at the moment, Abyssos, and yeah, it would be nice to not have to get somebody to go out their way to clear the other fights each week so that we can progress, but there we go. Anyway, let me know what you think. Link in the description for all of the information. I will, of course, do a video on it. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.